Okay, I've gone ahead and started with including the libraries that I'm going to be using for this program, and including a text file of the names that are going to be formatted when we're done. So let's get started by writing our function for capitalizing names. It's going to be a string return type. And first we're going to write something to safely handle any empty values. Oh, geez. Okay. Suggested it right off the bat. Name.empty. That's what. Okay. And this is going to convert a entire string to lowercase, and then we're going to filter out the beginning later. Okie doke, so there is our function for capitalizing the first letter of each of our names. So then we're going to go on and write a function for formatting these. It's going to be a string return type as well. Keyboard's crapping out on me. It's been double pressing. So first we're going to start by creating a string stream to separate the lines based on the comma, and looks like it's on point with its suggestions so far. Now we are actually going to choose to split it by comma. And dlim is going to be the comma. Okay. Then we run into the issue of needing to trim white space from the bleeding portions of the string. So we're going to go ahead and filter those out. Okay. Oh, that's actually garbage suggestion. So the first position, not of, that is correct, but gotta be a little different. Last erase. This is going to find the first and last values of the strings we just split. It doesn't feel right. Okie dokie. Does not want to copy paste that for some reason. Okie doke. Just like that. Let's go ahead and set to return with our capitalization function that we just wrote, but only using the beginning of the first and last name strings. Plus last, not really formatted correctly. And this is going to capitalize both the first and last names. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to be able to read these strings so that we can then send them out to a new file that we create. Yep, I think we're all set. So we're going to do something a little weird here. We'll renames constant. Brain fart for a moment. File name, vector string, reference. And we're actually going to change it to output. Yeah, I think we're all set. Oh, put file name, and this is going to open up a input file for reading, and then we're going to write a quick, man, it has been suggesting not the best. So that is going to check if the input file was open correctly and return false if not. So this is going to read the file line by line, and then we are going to convert the raw data into formatted names. It looks like, yeah, it actually suggested something good for once. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have our functions for capitalizing, formatting the names, splitting them up with the comma delimiter, and our function for reading the names, we are now going to move on to our functions for writing these names to a new file. So it's actually going to be a void return type. Oh, and just like that, actually good suggestions from the Copilot here. Yep. So this is going to open the output file for reading. Once again, we're going to set up a quick, oh crap. And we'll do you an error message for not being able to open the file. There we go. Go ahead and add a little something here to make sure it doesn't just dogpile on the lines. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I should probably write some kind of message in here to let me know if it cannot open the input file. Yeah. We can get away with it. Okay, so now we have our functions for capitalizing our string fragments, formatting them and separating them based off the comma, our function to read the names from our input file, and finally our function for writing our formatted names to an output file. I think we are ready to write our main function. But before we do that, we are going to have to declare prototypes for each of the functions that we have just set up. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we got bool read names const file name kennel casing is beat into me. Output. Yep. I think here goes bool. So there you go. Finally got the memo. And that's not quite right. Const string. It's going to be raw line. Okay. Yep, got the memo, raw line. Right name. File name. Constant. Okay. So I think we have all of our prototypes declared. So we're going to go ahead and get started on our main function. Yep. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start. Jesus, it knows what we're doing. It's going to declare a vector to hold the formatted names after processing. Yep. we're going to try and read the file that we have for input, so names.txt. So yep, looks like it found that. So that's going to certify. Yep. So here's where it is going to use a return type of false down here to display to the user that it was not able to open up names.txt. I'm going to go ahead and return 1. Format this out. Don't freak out on me now. Okay, I think we're all set. Checking if we can read the input file. So now we are going to do our write names function. Make sure it's got those parameters correct. I think so. Yep, and we'll that's not right. We just want to display to the user that everything did go through successfully. Yep. Return 0 at the end. So I think with all that being said, I don't know why it's highlighted like it's a comment. Let's go ahead and, fingers crossed, hopefully this will run. Yeah. Let's see. Not quite. I think we screwed up something with our rights name function because we did not get our formatted file pushed out. One moment. Interesting. That's okay. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be calling both of those. Formatted names. 4 formatted names. Am I stupid? Am I just misspelling it? Unreachable code. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Wait, did I not write my... No, I wrote my right names function. File name. Interesting. So go now in the off string, go to output names. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I screwed up my right names. Okay, we don't actually have it going out to an output file. Having it actually go through and print each of these. I just wrote the message saying that it couldn't. That's not right. Make sure this is formatted to the left. Do 25. Yeah. And end line. Okay. And this will be printing all of our names left aligned in the new file, the new output file. Okay, I knew I screwed something up. Shut up. Dude, I thought I made these unit tests with error messages, so it's not having trouble opening the file. It would have printed that. Interesting. Do I have an issue reading my names? Oh, that's why. Never returns true. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we are done now. Yep. Sure thing. And we only got the first names. Let's see what we got going on with that. Olivia, Ethan, Sophia. At least it did that right. Okay, so I think we are still having trouble indexing through reading our names. File name. Get line. Input file. Maybe I'm not closing. Yeah. Let's go ahead and delete formatted. Make sure this is still right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That wasn't the issue. Let's take a look at our formatting names. I must not have it separated at the comma properly. Yeah. Yeah. So look at formatting names again. So we have it going through the string stream. We're going to set up two strings for last and first. So we're going to do our get for the first name. I think I see my issue here. I'm having it pull the first name only. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's my issue here. %100%. Yep. I just had it only pull on the first name. And just like that, it has pulled the list of names, first and last, capitalized. We are running into an issue with Kate O'Connor. I'll probably have to change my logic some more to account for special characters and capitalization after. But I would say for the most part, it is outputting the correct data. Perfect. So again, let's go ahead and hop in preview mode. Just run through it real quick. Awesome. Thank you for bearing with me. We ended up getting it working. But for the most part, I feel like this is as modular as I can make it using our correct formatting and writing unit tests that help us figure out what's going on. Other than that,